Everybody, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Man United Central. I'm your boy Luther. Listen, it is World Deal Day, right? We are boosted because we got no one signing today that's confirmed. It's two in Matthijs DeLigt and Noussair Mazraoui. Both of them, they have put pen to paper. Deal signed. Mazraoui, Matthijs DeLigt, they are official Manchester United Reds. Listen, this is amazing, okay? This is amazing because these two signings, they gonna completely transform the way we play, right? Because Ten Hag has made it clear to the board, right, that he needed reinforcements based on how this season ended up last season with injuries, and he was not able to play the type of ball that he wanted to play. So he told the board, listen, if you want me to, obviously play the correct way, I need reinforcements. And the board agreed, and they gave him this double deal. All right. According to reports, this is from The Guardian, is saying Manchester United have laid down an early marker for the season by completing the 60 million double transfer deal for Matthijs DeLigt and Noussair Mazraoui from Bayern Munich, right? It says that, look, Ten Hag had made it plain to the board that he needed reinforcements to this squad, and last season was, obviously blighted by injuries. So again, Ten Hag said, listen, if you guys wanted me to cook, give me the ingredients. Right? Ten Hag said to the board, if you want me to cook, obviously you guys did your all, the review. You looked at all those managers out there. But if you want me to cook, what's going on, Sam? Welcome, welcome. If you want me to cook, give me the ingredients. And you know what? The board offered him, say, listen, we are here. We're going to work with you. Here you go. You got DeLigt and Mazraoui coming in. That's what's up. Smash a like, Sam, for DeLigt and Mazraoui signing for Man United, man. So basically, the report is saying, look, this double transfer boost, which basically totals around 60 million, it comes obviously a day after Wan-Bissaka departure to West Ham for 15 million. Listen, one thing we got to say, man, we got to give a huge shout out to Wan-Bissaka because, listen, I don't think there's any Man United fan out there that has anything negative to say about Wan-Bissaka. We thank him for his service. Wan-Bissaka, listen, there's some games, right? Sam, we're talking about DeLigt and Mazraoui signing for Manchester United, my man. Welcome, people. Smash a like as you're coming in. Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so. Man United have made today official two players, DeLigt and Mazraoui. They signed the paper saying we want to be Man United players, and it's official, right? That's what we're excited. And of course, the reports is saying, look, this deal is coming after Wan-Bissaka exited for 15 million to West Ham. Because again, that money coming in from Wan-Bissaka is, some of it was used to bring in Mazraoui to cover that the back the fullback position, right? So this is good stuff. People, smash a like as you're coming in. All right, so this is good stuff. So basically, the report is saying, look, the Netherlands defender DeLigt is reunited with Ten Hag, whom he played with in Ajax, of course, after agreeing a 5-year contract with option for another year. So DeLigt, 5-year with an option for another year, right? Hello, everybody. Smash a like, right? This is Man United Central, man. DeLigt, who has won league titles with Ajax, Juventus, Bayern, said this. This is what DeLigt said, guys. He said, as soon as I heard that Manchester United wanted me, he took a pause. He said, what? Man United want me? He wasn't listening. I felt an excitement about the opportunity of new challenge at such historical club, right? DeLigt continues saying, listen, in the conversation that followed, I was impressed by the vision that the football leadership set out and the role they saw for me in it. The 25-year-old added, Eric shaped the early stages of my career. So he knows how to get the best out of me. And I cannot wait to get to work. And I know what it takes to succeed at the highest level. And I'm determined to continue that record at this special club. Listen, man, DeLigt said that, people, right? DeLigt said that, listen, he knows he's coming to a special club. He knows he's coming to a club that, listen, when you think about the biggest club in the world, Man United is right up there. So he knows, listen, I played at Ajax, I played at Juventus, I played at Bayern. It is nothing compared to Man United. And again, he's happy to be reunited with Ten Hag, because I know a lot of people that were criticizing DeLigt, saying, oh, you know what, at Bayern, he was being benched by Eric Dyer, right? Again, based on injuries, Tuchel sometimes didn't want to play him. But DeLigt comes here with basically, he's saying, look, man, I'm trying to prove myself again. You're saying Ten Hag is building Ajax Prime. Listen, Omar, listen. This is funny. But when we these two coming in, DeLigt and Mazraoui, it makes like total of like 5 ex-Ajax players. So I saw a meme yesterday. Is this not going to be like Ajax United or something? I mean, is Ten Hag trying to get the band back together? Because listen, I think Ten Hag is thinking like, you know what, man, listen, if I want to play the way I want to play, I need to get players that know what I'm all about, know what is required to play my type of ball, right? So what do? Try to bring in those players, man. Luckily, I know Ajax United, man, I'm telling you, it's crazy. So Ten Hag feels like, listen, if I get some of these players, and luckily most of the players that he's bringing in, they're still young, because that team that he won pretty much all the league competition at Ajax, the players were young. All of them, they kind of moved away to bigger teams and all this stuff. They can still come back. Right now, as we're bringing in DeLigt, is only 25. He just turned 25 actually yesterday. So they can still do something, right? So we're hoping that, for example, like DeLigt, he can rediscover that form that he had at Ajax, because the man comes in. He's a natural born leader. Listen, this guy was a captain at Ajax at age 18, right? It's unheard of, right? He did it. He guided the Ajax to trophies and also to the Champions League, I think final or semi-final. So he is, listen, he is good. I know you call it, say Mourinho has failed again. Well, listen, Mourinho, it's a different case. And I think Ten Hag is, I believe Ten Hag is going to succeed, people, because with this structure, Barada, Ashworth, Wilcox, he has a team now that can help him, that can guide him, say, hey, what do you need to succeed? Ten Hag has told him, and then, we see Ineos is cooking, bringing in those pieces, bringing in those players that can play the type of ball that Ten Hag wants to play, right? So this is really good stuff. So basically, the report I'm reading here says, listen, DeLigt, obviously coming in, he will strengthen United's central defense following the departure of course, Rafa Varane. So when it comes to replacing Varane, I think DeLigt is right up there, man. It will be perfect. Basically, and also DeLigt comes in after Lenny Yoro, of course, who is set to miss like 3 months after injury, right? So again, these are pieces that will really reinvigorate that back four for Man United, right? So I think Ten Hag is going to be cooking, right? Not only did we sign today official in DeLigt, Man United also made it official with the fullback of Mazraoui, Noussair Mazraoui, the Moroccan international. I do have Moroccan friends, man. I'm boosted, man. I'm boosted every time that I watch Morocco play. They play some really good football, and they always produce some really quality players. So I'm boosted that we got Mazraoui in. I've seen some compilation. I've seen some of his games. Listen, when he play on that right back position, especially going forward, he's gonna transform the way we play, man. Because Wan-Bissaka, we love him. We wish him all the best at West Ham. But Wan-Bissaka is crucial when it comes to locking people down, right? When Wan-Bissaka is playing that right back position, you didn't care who's the fullback, who's the winger that is coming at him, right? Because we saw Wan-Bissaka lock down Mbappe, lock down, Neymar, lock down Mo Salah. Really? See? So Wan-Bissaka could do that. But going forward, it was a problem, right? So now Ten Hag said, listen, we're going to play differently. Mazraoui can play, of course he can defend, but also one of his big attributes is going forward, that attacking, right? Being able to invert into the midfield, right? Making those crosses, right? That is what really we're bringing them in, because we're going to be playing on the front foot, right? And again, with Mazraoui coming in, he can cover right back and also left back, right? So I wouldn't be surprised, on Friday, obviously, because these two players coming in, they're gonna be fit. Hopefully, they're trying to get them ready for the game for Fulham. We may see Mazraoui playing that left back, and then Dalot starts on the right back, right? Or it could be vice versa. Dalot plays on the left back, and then Mazraoui plays on the right back. So we should be sorted, man. And then central defense, you have DeLigt and Lisandro. What? Come on, man. You need to put a smash a like on just the fact that we are actually going to have a defense that can actually do something. A defense that can actually advance the ball into the midfield without worrying about getting overrun, or without worrying about, listen, it's not like, whenever we played with Maguire, you're kind of worried, listen, Maguire is not that quick, that kind of situation. But if you have DeLigt and Martinez, you don't really worry about that too much, because both they're quality defenders, right? They would coordinate a system. They would understand each other, say, okay, Martinez, if you advance into the midfield, I'm going to hold back a little bit. That mentality, which these are smart defenders. You know what? I'm boosted, man. Again, I know Omar is saying Luke Shaw is the GOAT. I know he's the GOAT, but he's an injured GOAT, buddy. He's an injured GOAT, man. So yeah, so reports are saying fullback Mazraoui also played under Ajax at Ten Hag. Again, winning, Mazraoui won 3 league titles with the Dutch club Ajax. The Moroccan international has also made 28 appearances for his country, and played in the semi-final defeat to France in the 2022 World Cup, right? His reported fee is 12.8 million plus 4.3 in potential add-ons, right? Mazraoui, who has signed also a 4-year deal with an option of a further year. Again, Mazraoui said this: "It is an incredible feeling to be a United player. Oh man, that feels good, right? And I cannot wait to walk out at Old Trafford wearing that red shirt. I know I am joining the club at an exciting time," which is very true, exciting time, because the team is getting rebuilt, right? We are getting rid of all these deadwoods. We need to officially, hopefully we can get rid of all of them, like the Maguire, Lindelof, get them out of. Luke Shaw also should be gone. Casemiro, we love him, but also he's not really up there yet. Casemiro can also go. Eriksen can go. On that, Sancho can go. We need to get rid of all those deadwoods and bring in fresh blood with hunger, wanting to perform and show what they're made of, right? So listen, so again, Mazraoui said it's exciting time, right? And he says, like, everyone I have spoken to has the same ambition for us to win trophies together, and I can feel the determination to achieve that, right? So again, these players are coming in already boosted, right? They're already coming in believing, like, listen, man, the last 2 seasons, Ten Hag, yes, we finished 8th last season, but we got a trophy, right? So basically, with Man United, especially under Ten Hag, the prerequisite, the bottom line, a trophy, you need to get one. So Ten Hag has to, again, this season, guarantee us a trophy and top 4. You guys let me know in the comments, what do you think we're going to finish this season? Are we going to make it top 4? And do you think we're going to get another trophy, right? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Position we're going to finish, right? You ask me, top 4, man. Oh, Omar, I like your attitude, buddy. I like your attitude. All right. You first? Okay. All right. Listen. I want to get boosted, but I don't want to get overboard, getting too excited, saying we're gonna finish number one. It's gonna be tough. There's Arsenal. There's Man City. There's Liverpool. If you think about only those, okay, Omar is saying, okay, top five. Yeah. I agree with top five. I think I would say fourth, right? Worst case scenario, like we have injuries again, blah 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 blah. Fifth, right? The bottom line is this: is what I want. I want when this season is over, we need next season. We gotta be back in Champions League football, right? We gotta get Champions League football. I don't know how Ten Hag is gonna do it. We need Champions League football. Our path could be, of course, finish top four, or say it, winning the Europa League trophy, man. We win the Europa League trophy, then we are going to be up there. You know what I mean? So again, so that could be the way for us to to guarantee that, okay, we're gonna get something next season, right? So that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm going for. And in this, if I was to give Ten Hag, your work orders, this is what you need to do, man, right? So according to other reports are saying, look, with the new arrivals are said to be available for United this season open against Fulham, right, on Friday night. One player who will not be involved, Omar, it's your boy Luke Shaw, man, right? The England fullback has sustained a calf injury, which the club say will take him until next month international break. So Luke Shaw, what a surprise, he's not going to be available, right? So again, it's a pain, right? But Luke Shaw will not be available. Basically, Shaw will have to sit out United's Premier League fixtures at home versus Fulham and Liverpool, as well as a trip to Brighton. So he's going to miss Fulham, Liverpool, and Brighton. Basically, the reports are saying that the 29-year-old could also be a doubt for the England Nations League match next month, which we don't care about that, right? So again, Luke Shaw is it's a liability in that left back. Same thing as Terrell Malacia, right? Those two, that's why there's been discussions in the Ineos team, Barada, Ashworth, Wilcox, Vivell, all of them, they've been discussing they need to bring in another fullback, right? Left fullback, right? We know Mazraoui can cover that, but they need to bring in somebody else, a free agent maybe, right? Someone who can come in, just like the way we brought in Sergio Reguilon last season, that kind of player. Hopefully we can bring in someone like that. But recently here we're seeing reports that United were kind of linked with Hermoso, right? But with Hermoso could be that player who can come in to play in that. With Hermoso, he can play left back and also left center back to cover Martinez if Martinez was to get injured. So, but it could either be Hermoso or Alonso. I'm seeing that, right? So Hermoso is good. Hermoso is good. Again, he's gonna come in as a free agent, right? So we're not gonna be paying any transfer fee, right? So we just need to, of course, come up with a salary for him, and that will be a good addition. I wouldn't really complain. But guys, one thing also I gotta say, in order for us to cook properly, right? In order for us to cook properly, that midfield, we need Ugarte. Okay, we need Ugarte in that midfield, man. Right? And I'm happy that based on reports that were coming in today, right? They were saying that the transfer guru, what's his name? Jorge Mendes. Jorge Mendes apparently is in London, right? Jorge Mendes is in London today. Of course, to now it's evening. He was in London to finalize a deal, to work on a deal for João Felix to Chelsea, and also work out a deal for Ugarte, right? Ugarte to Manchester United. So again, with Jorge Mendes having such a good relationship with Ineos and Manchester United because he was part of the deal with the Lenny Euro deal, I have a really good hope and believe that Ugarte is going to be finalized in the next couple of days, right? Because I agree with you, Omar, here, that listen, we bring in Ugarte, right? The midfield will be fire, right? Midfield will be fire. But not only Ugarte though. Hopefully, if we can get rid of McTominay, right? We get rid of McTominay, and today we saw Hannibal Mejbri had put in a transfer request, right? So Hannibal also leaves, for example. Hannibal leaves. So again, that midfield now you're going to be without Hannibal Mejbri, and then hopefully McTominay, who looks like there's some teams looking at him. I don't know if Fulham is going to come back for him. I see Napoli was looking at him. So it could be also McTominay could also leave because United wants like 30 million for McTominay, right? So hopefully, we can agree on something. Say, hey, if a team gives us 28, close to 30, let's take the deal, man. Let McTominay go, and then we bring in Ugarte, and then maybe we bring in Fofana, right? Gogo, I said, dude, just me. Onana, center back, Martinez, left back, Hermoso, yeah, Ugarte, Casemiro, Ericsson, Garnacho. I know, Omar, man. Omar, listen. If we bring in Ugarte, to me, I would want Ugarte plus Fofana, all right, with Casemiro, because we know Casemiro is not leaving, right? That will be a strong midfield, okay? And then you have Kobe Mainoo, you have Bruno, you have Mason Mount. Come on, man. If we get those players, I think I can update my prediction to we could finish top 3, right? Because the thing is, when you have those players, because Casemiro's legs are kind of Fofana from Yusuf Fofana. I believe it's from Lens, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, is it for Lens? I need to look that up. I was confused. There's quite a few Fofanas, right? So so I hope we get Fofana, or let's see, Fofana. Let me do a quick check here. Yusuf Fofana, I believe it's from Lens, if I'm not mistaken. Yusuf Fofana. Yeah, I think it's that's the one, if I'm not mistaken. If I see him, I don't. Yusuf Fofana. Yeah, I think it's the one from Lens. It doesn't see. I don't see. I know he was in the French national team, right? But yeah, basically, listen. I want Ugarte and Fofana, right? If I can get those two, we get rid of McTominay. Because we know if we bring in Fofana or Ugarte, they have that energy that can really marshal that midfield. Because right now, Casemiro, the last game we played against Man City, he played well, right? He showed, okay, he could get to that first season level, right? What's going on, Blakes to Gold? Welcome. Smash the like, people, as you're coming in. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. We're talking about everything United. We are boosted today. DeLigt, Mazraoui, signed, pen to paper, done. Right? So we're hoping that next one should be, I'm thinking, man, should be Ugarte, dude. Should be Ugarte coming in. Because, listen, Jorge Mendes is in London, talking about deals for João Felix to Chelsea, and then also negotiating Ugarte to United, right? So I think that can be done. What's going on, Nate and Declan? Welcome, Nate and Declan. What's going on, people? Listen, this is Man United Central, man. I'm excited you guys are here hanging out with your boy. We're talking about everything Manchester United, man. Right? So, based on the initial reports here, we see that, listen, Omar Edis is saying, listen, United first, Europa League, Community Shield. Well, listen, Community Shield, man, listen, I'm not worried too much about the Community Shield. It's just a glorified, I call it a glorified friendly, right? So, Man City can have that. It's all right. Because one thing I took from that game, talking about the Community Shield, is we were able to go toe-to-toe with Man City, man. And we didn't even have like the full, starters and everything like that, right? So if we get, our starting lineup properly, then we will definitely be cooking, right? We're going to be cooking. All right, so let's see. Let's see what else I see. Yeah, so according to reports, this is reports coming from Uruguayan reporter. They're saying, listen, Ugarte's deal could be, happening very soon here, coming up. And one thing Ineos has shown us, right? Whenever they always go for the number one target, right? Oh, my man, I appreciate you being here. You know what? Thank you so much for hanging out with your boy. I'll talk to you in the next one, right? So listen, with Ugarte coming in, with these reports saying, yes, Ugarte could be on his way to United, this is good because Ineos is showing, listen, whenever we put a laser focus on a target, we get that target in, right? We get that target in because we get what we want. We're never going to overpay, and that's what they've shown in this transfer window. Branthwaite, it was one of their target. Everton didn't want to play ball. They were asking for 70 million and stuff like that. United, Ineos, they were like, you know what? Peace out. We're going to go somewhere else. Let's bring in Ugarte. Let's bring in Lenny Yoro. That's how we roll, right? The same thing is with the Ugarte deal. I know PSG is trying to play hardball, trying to have us pay 60 million for Ugarte. Basically the same amount PSG paid for him when they took him from Sporting last season. So basically, PSG is trying to recoup some of the money, what they paid for the player last year, right? And then saying, oh, what, this player does not value, did not appreciate. Come on, man. And of course, with PSG already bringing in, they've already brought in João Neves. They want to recoup some of the money they spent for João Neves, right? So again, PSG, they have, basically they have an incentive to work a deal with the United because, listen, we're going to put money back into your pockets, PSG, right? And also at the same token, I see also report, this was from yesterday, that PSG is looking at one Jadon Sancho, right? So again, Jadon Sancho is rated by PSG coach, right? So it looks like, and basically what United is trying to do here is, listen, they're going to say, listen, United could be open for a loan deal, right? Where Jadon Sancho can go on a loan to PSG, right? Loan with an option to buy or something like that, right? But what United is trying to do now is to make the loan deal for Jadon Sancho equal to what PSG is asking for Ugarte, right? Meaning that, listen, it could be like Ugarte comes to United on loan, and then Jadon Sancho goes to PSG on loan, and then basically each team covers the salary, weekly salary, and then boom, deal is done. Everybody's happy, and then we keep it moving. So I really think that Ugarte deal is going to happen, man. I'm boosted to see if that's going to transpire. But again, today we are excited that we finally got our two defenders in, DeLigt and Mazraoui. They signed the official Reds, and if all goes well, we will be seeing these two start for Man United against Fulham, right? And with DeLigt coming in, he is going to be crucial in our run-in with all these games coming up for us to get to top 4, which is the bare minimum. I said top 4 and then I did 3. Really? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Top 3, we can do it. But I mean top 4, I'll be happy with that. People, I appreciate you being here. This was a quick one. Just, to come in here to hang out with you guys, get excited about the new signings and the way our team is going. I appreciate you all hanging out. Make sure to hit this like. Make sure to hit that subscribe if you haven't done so. Thank you so much. I will talk to you in the next one. Peace out.